The keynote speaker at the Broward and Beyond Business Conference this year, Aisha Bowe, a rocket scientist with one of the fastest growing businesses in the country. Now she signed a contract with Blue Origin to head into space. She held a fireside chat during the conference with longtime anchor and reporter Nikki Mohan, who is now in leadership at Visit Lauderdale. But the Broward County Office of Economic and Small Business Development wanted to learn a little more about what's behind Aisha's remarkable achievements.
I want people to understand that the only limits in life are the ones that they place on themselves. Far too often we think that if someone tells us that we can't, we shouldn't. And for me, my entire life is about breaking boundaries. I started with a 2.3 in high school. I was told I was never going to be able to go to a good school and that I was unlikely to have a prestigious career. I did both things. I went from community college to 2 degrees in aerospace engineering from one of the best schools in the country, the University of Michigan. And I went from there to work for NASA for 6 years as a federal employee where I was in the distinguished category, which means that I was performing highly. And so that part of my life showed me that sometimes the things that people think are likely to happen are based off of things that they were told and they never tested. And so I became fascinated. What else could I do if I actually tried? I made a list and I literally wrote down, I want to go to college, I want to become someone, and I want to become a rocket scientist. Because if I do that, then I know that all of these things are true, right? The dreams are real. And one of the things that I never thought I could do was become an astronaut. And last year, I got a call completely out of the blue about an opportunity that I might fit for. I went through the interview process and I was presented with the chance to fly to space with Blue Origin. And when you get shots like that in life, you do not say no. You let them tell you no. I view everyone and everything as a business. You can be a business of one with a personal brand. We see influencers all the time making hundreds of thousands and sometimes millions on TikTok, on Instagram, as a business that would not have been conceivable decades ago. I've seen people who are great at baking cakes or making crafts create Etsy stores or Shopify stores and sell their things online, and they are also a business. And so the first thing that I like to remind people when I talk about my journey is in order for me to become a business, I first had to see myself as a business. And once I realized that, I started to get practical exposure to foundations of business. I, in my journeys, have not found a comprehensive study of business that suits a startup. I find a lot of business programs that do a really good job at teaching you how to run something that is established. But when you want to create your own, it's important that you get out there and understand that failure is success and progress. I have been fascinated by this idea of skills and a skills-based economy. While I would love everyone to go out and get a 4-year degree, it may not become necessary in the future. There are many things that you can use that can enhance your skills early on. And one of the things that my team and I actually created is called LINGO. It's a self-paced coding kit that teaches the fundamentals of computer science through hands-on electronics at home. Last year, we started tinkering with one box. That one box turned into us delivering over 6,000. We support teachers, we support countries, and you can all do it at home.
For more information on upcoming events from the Broward County Office of Economic and Small Business Development, go to broward.org/econdev. That's ECONDEV.